Guys, the first approach is rule-based approach. In this approach, developers thought to implement NLP system using certain rules or else using if-else conditions. See here, for example, if the sentence like I am happy today. So in this sentence, as there is a word like happy, and this word is a positive word, so irrespective of the context of the sentence, the system will declare this as a positive sentence, but not a negative one. The system faced problems in some sentences like I am not happy, and in this sentence also there is a word happy. So the system, irrespective of the context, it will treat this sentence also as a positive sentence, but this is actually wrong. So this is not a positive sentence according to, if we see the context here, not happy. That means the sentence is not a positive sentence. This is a negative sentence. So this rule-based approach failed here in these type of sentences. So this is not a real world approach for implementing NLP systems. And there are some disadvantages of these rule-based systems also. Like uh, so, the system was implemented using complex rules. The system was inefficient and was not able to solve real-world problems. And the techniques that are involved in this type of approach for NLP are the first technique is regular expressions. So regular expressions are used to match the pattern of a sentence, pattern in the sentence. For example, a particular word in the sentence, if it repeats highest number, then according to that word, the system will detect that as a positive or a negative, irrespective of the context. So that was one of the technique, and another technique is lexicons. So in the lexicons are like a predefined list of words, guys. So in the lexicons, there are certain words for both positive and negative words. For example, when you take positive into consideration, love, joy, happy, so all these words are positive words, but when it comes to negative, hate, anger, destroy, so these words are negative. There are so many words in a predefined list. So and we and developers implement the conditions using these words, these predefined lists, and these are called as lexicons. Okay, and the third one is pattern matching. So pattern match is a very easy one. Developers will implement NLP using if else conditions. That's it. Like if a particular word in the sentence, then treat it as a positive. If a particular word is in the sentence, treat it as a negative, like that. Okay, here if a destroy is in a particular sentence, then treat that whole sentence as a negative. Okay, so like that, pattern matching, it's just an if else statements. So the problem here many developers faced is the systems are not understanding the actual meaning of the sentence or else the context of the sentence, and rules became too complex to manage also. So that's why they introduced another approach. So this approach is called as machine learning based approach. So developers thought, instead of implementing these many rules and regulations for NLP systems, they thought, okay, the system can predict whether a particular thing is a positive or a negative based upon the data that was fed into it. So here ML plays a key role. So the developers, what they did is they trained the machines or the computers by using labeled data, so that the system can predict its output if a new data comes in. That are working based upon this type of approach are like spam detection or else sentiment analysis, using machine learning algorithms. So this type of projects and the techniques that are used in machine learning based approach for NLP or Navi base, using Bayes theorem, the system will predict its output. If it is a spam detection system, then it will detect based upon the already data present in the system, which is a labeled data. The system is trained on that labeled data, and if the pattern matches this spam message or mail matches with any of pattern that is present in labeled data, then this system will label that email or message as a spam or not. So using Navi base or else logistic regression, and another algorithm is support vector machine. So these are also called as SVMs. So based upon this approach, the data is fed into the system. So the system will work based upon the data, labeled data it was trained on. Okay. So here in NLP, there are certain techniques involved. These are algorithms, and the techniques involved are like a bag of words or else TF, IDF vectors. So these type of vectors, I will talk about this later. Okay, in upcoming sessions I will definitely talk about this. We'll cover everything that is related to NLP. Okay, in this approach also the NLP systems were not able to understand the context of the sentence. So this system also fails at the same sentence, I am not happy. This is also considered as a positive by these systems until the next approach came in. So this problem was faced by many developers because something need to be created that can understand the context of the sentence, and this is where the third approach came in. The third one is the approach that was used by many modern systems. This is deep learning based approach. So developers thought that something need to be implemented by NLP systems to understand the context, like how human brain works. So this is where neural networks came, and these neural networks work like how human brain works. The neurons and also the data that was present according to how brain process the data, in the same way these neural networks are also process the entire sentences. So here this deep learning based approach, here the system was able to capture the context and the relationships between the center words, and this type of NLP systems were used in many real world products. Like if you take ChatGPT uses NLP systems for voice recognition and also for processing the text and all. And translation systems like Google Translate also uses NLP system only to understand the language that we speak and translate it to the language that we needed. Okay. Here in this deep learning based approach, the techniques that the developers used is RNN, recurrent neural networks, or LSTM, long short term memory. So these are neural networks. Okay, so these are also having some disadvantages, and later an algorithm was introduced into the market, AI market. So that is called as transformers. So these transformers changed everything in AI. This is a revolution in AI, and modern systems depend on these transformers only, because the transformers work based upon approach like tension mechanism. This algorithm changed the world from normal AI to generative AI. So these are the three approaches, guys, that we use to implement NLP systems in earlier days and in modern systems. Okay.
That's it for today's session, guys. I hope you found this video helpful and learned something new today. If you did, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so you'll never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Happy coding.